कीर्तन की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की। नमो विष्णुपदाय नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण 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 भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते सरस्वती भगवान प्रचार जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसति गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Last week, past 2 weeks, we are seeing this verse only. We'll just touch a few points and we'll go to the next verse today. Actually, everyone should by heart these verses, but even if you don't by heart, no problem. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 जन्माद्यस्य यतोन्मयात् ततश्चार्धे स्वभिज्ञास्वराट् जन्माद्यस्य यतोन्मयात् इतरतश्चार्धे स्वभिज्ञास्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदया आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया तेजोवारिभूतं यथा विन्मयो यत्र त्रिसर्गं वृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरष्टकुकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। According to Bhagavatam, God is a person and a supreme controller. I take only maybe 10-15 minutes on this. I'm sorry. God means, first definition of God, source of everything. Janmadi asya yatha. Actually, we have been using this definition from where? Bhagavatam. From whom everything emanates. The source of the computer is a plastic and metal. Source of metal and plastic is earth. Source of earth, you keep on going like then one point comes. That has source, but that doesn't have any source. That point is, according to Bhagavatam, Krishna. How many have understood? It's very important. That doesn't have source. Krishna doesn't have any source, but he is source of everything. Cause of all causes. Source of everything. Second thing is supreme proprietor. He owns everything. He owns everything. And because he's a creator and proprietor, he's a supreme enjoyer. He's a supreme enjoyer. Like if you make gulab jamun, after offering it to Krishna, you will only eat. Yes or no? So because you're a creator, you're a maintainer, you're an enjoyer also. You're supreme enjoyer. And very important is a controller. Supreme controller. Spec is a supreme controller. You control your home, you control your car, you control your children. The President of America controls a little bit, not much. But he controls everything. So Krishna tells in Gita, Bhagavatam is telling Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling, hey, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Matta Sarvam Pravartate. I'm the source of spiritual and material worlds. Iti matva bhajante mam bhutabhava samanvita. People who understand this, they're intelligent. Absolute truth is 3 words. One time I said this. What is that absolute truth? Wait. I'll come there. So Krishna is telling I'm source of everything. Not only he said, he showed in his mouth to enter to his mother. Yes or no? I have a question for anybody. Did anyone show that other than Krishna? Only Krishna. Not one time, 5 times. And second thing, and one day Narad goes to Brahma. Dad, I can see you're creating everything. You know what Brahma does? He makes one, okay, first chart, number A. I'm just giving an example. Soul number A. What is the karma? Is another chart. Male merge. He takes this first one, second one. I mean, first list, second list. Yeah, this much karma. Okay, then he takes one doll. Means one body. Very good karma, beautiful body. Not very good karma, less beautiful, like that. This type of noise. And he takes the soul. Next one, another body. Soul, push it. So he's pushing the soul in the body, send it, pushing the soul in the body. And when Narad, I'm just giving you're understanding, right? Dad, you're the Supreme Lord. You're creating everything. Brahma said, not me. Definitely not me. Then who? Who created these bodies? He is the creator. What I'm doing, I'm pushing this into the, I'm saying matching this karma soul into the regular body. But somebody created elements to prepare this body, sir. Somebody created elements to prepare this body. That person is the original creator. That's why Bhagavad Matra Sarga Visargascha. This is the secondary creation. Primary creation is done by that person who created elements. Really? Yeah, I am not Supreme Lord. Yamadutas in Ajamil, 6th canto. Ajamil Upakyanam, I thought you are Supreme Lord. But we went to Vishnudutas came. Yamaraj said, I am not Supreme Lord, I have a boss also. So then Brahma said this verse, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Anadi, he has no beginning. Adi is beginning of everything. You're understanding or not? Then, can you see the Janmadi? Adi, there is a word Adi. There is a Adi. He doesn't have beginning, but he is beginning of everything. Understanding or not? Janmadi, he creates the universe. Adi means he maintains it, he destroys it. You know? Another Govinda. Govinda means he gives pleasure to cows, he gives pleasure to our senses. So when you see Krishna 1 minute, 1 second, sit, you'll become mad. If you see Krishna only 1 second, that's it. Rupa Goswami warns, if you want to enjoy the material world, you want to enjoy family, friends, and relationships, I warn you, never ever try to go to Kesi Ghat in the evening on the bank of Yamuna and to see this boy. If you see that boy, you lose taste for everything and you'll go behind him. Means what? If you see him, you lose taste and you'll go behind him. It's like a negative. So he's instead of telling it in a positive way, he's telling it in a negative way. So Krishna's he has that attraction. Govinda, because he gives pleasure to your senses. Sarvakarana Karanam is a cause of all causes, not one cause. In Christian tradition, what is that? Sorry, in our tradition only. Without his cause, blade of grass doesn't move. Even blade of grass doesn't move. So, I want to tell very one thing. Yes, this is what I want to tell. So three words are important. Everyone, what is absolute truth? Brahman, everyone. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. This verse will come next chapter only. Huh? Vadanti tattvam yajnanavadvayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaneti shabdate. Nowhere it is said God is that Durga, God is this, God is this. No, only three names. What are the three names? Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Brahman is Krishna's Dehakanti, bodily effulgence. So when Krishna sees, you see his effulgence, right? Light. Brahman is the light. Muslims, like sun is 90 million, what's 90,000 miles away. But in the form of light, he is all pervasive. Krishna is very far in Krishna Loka, but in the form of Brahman, he is everywhere. Sun analogy is given. How many of you understand? You know, the sun is the form. When you open the door, sun is there. I told last week also. Sun is not in the window. Sun is very far, but in the form of sunlight is there. So Krishna in the spiritual world, in the form of Brahman, is everywhere. In the material world, in the form of energies, is everywhere. Sometimes people say, when you say Krishna, God is a person, why are you limiting him? You know, when God is unlimited, Krishna is unlimited too. Like for example, I want everyone to please listen. For example, okay, somebody is 6 foot height, means his length and breadth is limited in the space. There is a space element. What is it called? Space element. In the space element, length and breadth are limited. But in the spiritual world, this law doesn't work. Space element cannot control length and breadth of Supreme Person. Krishna is also infinite. And whatever person Krishna is non-different from his energy. He is all pervasive. He is non-different from his name, non-different from his form, non-different from his home. Now I'll tell you, your home is your energy. But are you different from your home or not? Your home is somewhere. But Krishna is not different from his home. Krishna is not different from Vrindavan Dham. Krishna is Krishna and Vrindavan. When Krishna is Vrindavan, that's Krishna too. When you say Krishna, Krishna is here in this too. That is how you are different from Krishna. Though Krishna is a personality. Krishna is not different from his name. Like you and your bank account different. But Krishna and his bank account not different. How many of you understand? It's very important. So when you enter Vrindavan, that is also Krishna. His name also Krishna. In the name also. And there's all energy. Material energy, spiritual energy. That's also Krishna. That's why Krishna can come right now here. Next second. At the same time, he is different also. Bricks and cement come from Krishna, but bricks and cement are not Krishna. That is also there. Simultaneously one and different. Achintya Beda Abheda Tattva postulated by Lord Chaitanya. If you're interested in learning philosophy, this is very interesting. Achintya, Bheda, different. Abheda, non-different. Means simultaneously it is Krishna. It is also, for example, cement and brick, this is Krishna. No, it is not Krishna. But it came from Krishna also. But it's Krishna, it's Krishna also. How? Inconceivable, you cannot conceive it. That is for material world. Spiritual world, everything is Brahman. The spiritual world, all the Vaikuntha planets float in Brahman. Brahman is Krishna's bodily effulgence. So, Brahman is, last week I told the story. How many of you remember? Krishna and Brahman. Arjun story. So when Krishna and Arjun went beyond the universe, there's so much light. Krishna said to Arjun, look at that side. That is my Brahman effulgence. The final destination for impersonalists. And then what is that? Paramatma. Paramatma is his local feature, Vishnu Tattva. And the third one is Bhagavan. Bhagavan means six appearances, you all know, I'll not waste time. But what are the six appearances? Van means possesses. Bhaga means appearance. I told last week, right, Amma? Remember? Yes or no? No? I told last week. Like, first appearance is wealth. What is the wealth in this world? Some papers. After that, that will be there, but you won't be there. So, but Krishna is Lakshmipati. He owns everything. And second thing is, second appearance is strength. Krishna lifted Govardhan for 7 days. He didn't lift 1000 kg to get Olympic medal. Yes, sir. No? Third one is fame. Krishna is fame. Some people call him Allah, some people call him Jehovah, some people call him Yahweh, some people call different names, but they're all Krishna only. Yem Brahma, Varunendra, Mortas Stanvanti Divye, Stavai Vede, Sangapada Karma Upanishade, Gayanti Yam Samaga, Dhyana, Vasitat Kate, Manasa, Pasyanti Yogina, Pasyantam Nasura, Sarvagana, Vedayat Bhyanama. So Brahma, Varuna, Rudra, Indra, all the devatas worship. Samaveda worships you, my Lord. Demons worship you, my Lord. Devotees worship my Lord. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows your beginning. Nobody knows the end. You're ever famous. Beauty. Very interesting topic. What is the beauty of this world? Power of time. Even cinema star has to become a grandmother. Right? So Krishna is not like that type of beauty. Krishna's beauty is Krishna is ever beautiful. Krishna is a zenith of beauty, the perfection of beauty. That's why Krishna is so beautiful. Akarshayati iti Krishna. Krishna attracts. What Krishna does? Attracts with his beauty. He attracts anybody. Attracts anybody. Krishna and Vishnu non-different, of course. But when Lakshmi ji saw Krishna performing dance with gopis, she also left and she wanted to become part of the Rasalila. In Vrindavan, there is a place called Belavan. Lakshmi ji said, I also want to be part of it. Krishna said, then you have to follow gopis and start making cow dung cakes, all these things. Lakshmi said, I will not do it. Because I am Lakshmi, if I bless, people will get it. And Krishna said, then no. So gopis, then Krishna said, you cannot. Gopis gave permission to Lakshmi ji. You can see the rasa dance. So if you go to this place called Belavan, the prasad is khichdi. Because she is doing tapasya. I want to get entrance into Rasalila. So because she is doing tapasya, when she is eating khichdi, you have to eat khichdi there. So she hasn't got entrance till now. So Krishna's beauty is, Krishna's perfect beauty is perfection. Actually, in 10th canto Bhagavatam, Krishna goes to kill, what is his name, Kamsa. And all the Madhura Vasis come to know Krishna is coming. And all the ladies, they go upstairs to see him. When somebody saw him, they fainted. I never read any place in this world. You see somebody's beauty and you faint. You'll appreciate that beauty, but I have not seen anybody fainting seeing that beauty. Yes or no? Anyone fainted? Krishna's beauty, they are just seeing, and some people fainted, some ladies. That is Krishna's beauty. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashya sriya. Sriya means beauty. Then jnana. Krishna says in Gita, I know past, future, and present. Krishna knows everything. But very interesting quality Krishna has. After having all these qualities in full, Krishna is also renounced. fully renounced. Udasyana, Vadasyanam, Asaktam, Teshu Karmashu. I don't need anything. For example, you create, in your home, you become controller. If you don't follow me, that is controller. That is wrong, cruelty. Does Krishna come and say? Then he says, they'll go and worship the Devata. And go. You will never come to spiritual world. You're renouncing and you're rejecting me and you're going with the Devata. Hey, the Devata also worships me. Still you don't understand. You can never come to spiritual world. क्या सोच रहे हैं मेरे बारे में? Krishna doesn't say that. Fully renounced. I don't need anything. In fact, you are worshiping Devata, please go and do it. And increases your faith on them. He mentions in Gita also. What Krishna does? He increases your faith on the Devata. That is Krishna. So these 6 qualities are there for Krishna. And also Krishna deals with the his devotees in 5 mellows. What are the 5 mellows? Santa, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. So these are the 5 points I want to tell. And second thing, he has given knowledge to Brahma. Who gave Vedic knowledge to Brahma? Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. And because of his, Krishna has 2 Mayas in his hands. Actually, Maya is there in Krishna's hands. If you surrender to Krishna, then you will enter Yoga Maya. If you become independent of Krishna, you will come under Durga. So last week I told the stories. Krishna puts people in illusion. I'll tell one more story. That is how we are different from God. Sometimes people say, I am God, I am God. Hey, what type of God are you? You cannot even control you have toothache, you have to go to doctor. You cannot control your bowels. You're God. No. So devatas and demons, for years they churned nectar. Samudramanthan. They churned milk ocean for nectar. Finally nectar came. When nectar came, this is Bhagavatam again. And immediately they broke the principles. What is the rule? 50-50, let us share. But the moment nectar came, demons are powerful. They went and grabbed the nectar pot and ran away. Devatas thought, they ran away with the nectar pot. When the demons ran away, they all surrendered. If you open it, they'll be, they're also fighting among themselves. Devatas, the other demons, if they drink nectar, they'll become very powerful. Suddenly, one beautiful lady came. Oh, Mohini. See, Krishna. Last week I told Prakasa Shiva's story how he created Maya. But here, suddenly she came and she started like this. They were looking, wow, he has that power. And they all came and put the nectar pot in her hands. Put the nectar pot in her hands and she said, hey, why are you unnecessarily trusting me? I may cheat you also. No, you won't cheat us. You're so nice. Everyone is thinking this. She will marry me only. That is how it creates there are millions and thousands of demons were there. She's looking at only one person, but everyone is feeling she's looking at me only. She loves me only. If I say anything, she will not like me. She will not marry me. And she said, why are you trusting me, my friends? I may cheat you also. No, you won't cheat us. Can you see the power of illusion? And she said, all the devatas you sit this side, demons you sit this side. And she is smiling at them and she was distributing nectar. They were all drinking. And not even one guy said anything. But Indian stories, India, they would sell. Rahu and Ketu, this guy, what is it? She's drinking. He went and sat in that group. Only one question you'll get. If Krishna is that Supreme Personality of Godhead, He doesn't know the Rahu is sitting there. Answer is Vishnu Chakra. That's why we should read Bhagavatam. Vishnu Chakra says, only to prove the power of nectar, he allowed one person to come in. If he wanted, if he could put everyone in illusion, he cannot put Rahu in illusion. No, he want to show how powerful it is. So he allowed one person. That's why when Krishna blinks his eyes, so many things will happen. And then the sun and moon, they said, no, this guy is a demon. So immediately he invokes Sudarshan and cut off his head. But because the nectar went inside, they are both there. That is how the, what do you call them? Eclipses are created. And when eclipses are created, even the worst people, they go and do, not nowadays, we're further bad. But at least 20, 30 years ago, when eclipse is there, people would go and stay in the waters and do tapasya actually. Because that's very real power. That eclipse is good actually. So, but not even one person went there. Finally, Mohanimurthy distributed nectar to everyone. Disappeared. And one day Lord Shiva came. My Lord, I want to see that form. Krishna said, are you sure? This is Vishnu actually. Krishna usually doesn't interfere in the lower levels. Non-different, of course, Krishna and Vishnu, but only difference is in potency. Same potency, but still difference because the source is that, what is that? दीपार्चरेवहिदशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते वृतहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्तादृके विच्छ विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमाधवृषं तमहं भजामि. If you a plate of candles, one candle you take which is already lit up, use this candle and light all the candles and you put the candle in the middle. They're all same, but one candle is beginning. That candle has lit up all other candles. The first candle is Krishna, the rest are all Vishnu Tattva. How many of you understand? That's very important. And usually these are all Krishna's incarnations, Vishnu, and actually today I just want to show. I mean, I showed it before, but I just want to, what I want to show is this. Yes. Many times I showed, but today very important for this conversation to happen. From Krishna comes Balramji. From Balram comes Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha Vasudeva. It's called Chaturvyuha. From Chaturvyuha comes Narayan. These Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha Vasudeva, they are for Krishna Loka. Then Narayan comes. Narayan is for Vaikuntha. From Narayan comes again Dvitiya Chaturvyuha. Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha Vasudeva. And from that Mahavishnu comes. From Mahavishnu, he creates all the multiverse, all the universes. From that Garbhodaksa Vishnu comes. Is this Mahavishnu is the super soul of the cosmic manifestation? Garbhodaksa Vishnu is the super soul of this universe. And from Garbhodaksa Vishnu comes Kshirodaksa Vishnu. And from Garbhodaksa Vishnu, Naval Brahma comes. This Brahma is a secondary creator. The Lord Shiva, from the forehead of Brahma, Lord Shiva comes. So every universe has one Brahma, one Kshirodaksa Vishnu to maintain, one Shiva to destroy. How many multiverses are there? Unlimited. But between Krishna and Vishnu, how much hierarchy is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hierarchies there. How many of you understand? But because Krishna comes to this world through the agency of Kshirodaksa Vishnu, people think Krishna is the incarnation of Kshirodaksa Vishnu, but which is not true. How many of you are clear? I told the story of Citibank, CEO example. Citibank CEO goes to India, he goes through the Citibank Director India operations. Through the good, I have not come to India, take me. When he goes to China, he goes through Chinese director. Everyone thinks, oh, this person is actually, he works under Chinese director. Because most of the time, this guy sits in America, he doesn't come there. How many of you are clear? Very important. So anyway, at this point, I want to show this. And Vishnu said, Vishnu has actually some connection with Maya because he glances the Mahatattva, and Mahatattva as agitated, that's how we are all injected into the womb of Mahatattva. Mahatattva is Maya, but through the agency of Lord Shiva. But Krishna doesn't have any connection with Maya. No, you have to understand. Krishna has no connection with Maya at all. Vishnu has some connection. What is the connection? Of course, through the agency of Shiva, he is agitating the Maya, Mahatattva. But Vishnu said, are you sure you want to see? Yes, my lord, I want to see. Sure. Shiva is very confident. When Shiva is telling this, who is standing next to him? Parvati, material energy. And Shiva is fully controlled. Material energy doesn't affect him actually. Parvati cannot tempt him. Shiva is very confident. So Vishnu knows that. If I invoke Mahamaya, Shiva is fully controlled. Mahamaya cannot act on him. Vishnu said, all right, fine. He disappeared. He disappeared. Shiva is also very confident. Standing next to him is his wife, Parvati. In the distance, one young girl was playing with the ball. Young girl was playing with the ball. And when she was playing with the ball, suddenly then upper cloth on her body flew off in the air. When upper cloth on the body flew off in the air, she was so agitated. This girl started running, and Shiva started running. And where he ran, all the people who were worshipping Lord Shiva in the Himalayas, this Mohini Murti is running through Himalayas. And these are all worshipping. Lord Shiva is running with behind somebody else. And these people are praying to Lord Shiva for sense control. And he's going with one lady. And then Shiva was running, and this lady was running, and suddenly he disappeared. Disappeared, and again he appeared. Here, my Lord, then Shiva's prayers are there. Bhagavatam says it is not considered a fall down because Shiva, because Vishnu invoked spiritual energy, yoga maya. Okay? Because he invoked spiritual energy, so it's not considered a fall down. Then Shiva said, you know, you're the Shiva prayers are there actually. Shiva offers prayers. You know? So so Krishna has this Maya in his hand. Sometimes people say in India, you are God, I am God, everybody is God. You have control in Maya. There are so many organizations in India actually. Lord Chaitanya said they are all Mayavadis. You should not even look at them. You should not go to these temples also. Lord Chaitanya said, Mayavad Bhasha Sunila, who is Sarvanas, everything will be destroyed. No, we have to be very careful. How many of you are understanding? Because you have come to Bhagavatam, first time I'm telling you this. No? We should not, what is that? If you go to one place in India, they offer meat because Kali eats meat. So Bhagavatam 5th canto says you should never eat that prasad. Because we are directly transcendental. Hey, we want to go back to Godhead. Like Kumbh Mela, everyone is telling Kumbh Mela, Kumbh Mela. You want to go to heavenly planets? Emma? So will you go to heavenly planets after Kumbh Mela? You'll go and take bath. Prabhupada must spoke on this. How many of you want to go to Kumbh Mela, take bath and go to heavenly planets end of your life? You want to go? Krishna says in Gita, don't go. No, you should never go to heavenly planets. Because once your punya is exhausted, you come back again. You're stuck in the cycle of birth and death only. I told recently our devotees, never, if you are put that money here, we want to renovate the temple, build a new temple also. No, seriously, I've told him very seriously. Then finally I said, you want to go to heavenly planets? But one thing, you want to do service, you go and do service. Then why ISKCON is going there? The next question.
I was going to ask you that question.
I'm going to ask you a question. Great. Answer is this. Kumbh Mela, many Indians, they want to go to heavenly planets. Easily, cheap. Because, okay, what is Kumbh Mela? Once, again, today luckily came. Samudra Manthan time, nectar came. Dhanvantari brought the nectar. So once in a particular time, this nectar will manifest in this ocean, in this rivers. Like, Kumbh Mela, Magh Mela, every 12 years. Sometimes in, so the nectar manifests. The nectar manifests. Those people who want to go to heavenly planets, they want health, long life, they go there. Because so many crores of people go. Prabhupada in 19, which year I don't remember, but Prabhupada took all the Americans. When you're in one place, you'll have 3 to 5 crores. So all the spiritual organizations in India, they try to allure them. Hey, come to our organization. We are a nice organization, come and join us. Prabhupada is in 1970s, ISKCON is very successful in America. In India, there was no ISKCON at all. So what Prabhupada did, he went to Kumbh Mela to showcase. Every organization with every guru will come there. Come and join our organization. In one place, in 1 month, you will have 3-4 crore people. So what all these gurus will do? Come take prasad. These are our books. This is our philosophy. Nice prasad. When Americans went there with prasad distribution, Prabhupada wrote already 70 books. You come and join. So many people would come to our temple, our pandal program. That is how ISKCON started growing. Today ISKCON doing very well in India. Even though no meditating, no research, no intoxication, no gambling, still ISKCON is doing very well. So where is the foundation for this? Kumbh Mela. 3 crore people you could reach. Which place? Where is the event where you can reach to 2 to 3 crore people? This is the place. So it became a tradition for ISKCON to go, and other gurus also come. Practically every organization, spiritual organization in India, they will come and present their, they show their books, philosophy. This is little different, little higher than, you go to this temple, that temple, this temple. What's next level? You're going to Ganesha temple, you're going to show, what is the next level? Next level is philosophy. Hey, we are Bhakti Yoga, we are this. So Prabhupada did that, and people were mad seeing these Westerners, following tilak, nicely dhoti, and we are doing nicely strict rules, still very blissful. Actually in 1995, not even every state had, not even every state had ISKCON temple. Today, ISKCON is everywhere. Why? Because of the promotion. Today, why every ISKCON temple is going to Kumbh Mela? Because in one month, 10 crore people will come. So ISKCON is giving every day 1 lakh people free prasad. 1 lakh people. So if they go there, hey, they'll tell their children, if you're here, go to this program. Actually, we are doing programs in these universities. Some parents are telling, go to ISKCON, which was not there 10-15 years ago. If you go to ISKCON, they'll steal you, don't go. Now it changed. Because if my son goes there, he'll not pick up bad habits. Drugs became too much in India now. So forget about drugs, we don't even take coffee and tea. Hey, this is very good. So where are the areas are getting? So we also need promotion. We also need advertisement promotion. Where is the best place to advertise? Kumbh Mela. So what is ISKCON doing? So big organizations like some Adani, somebody, he sponsor the whole thing because he wants name. ISKCON is a big organization, and they have manpower. They have intelligent manpower. So he wants name. ISKCON also. Why not? We also want name. We don't want name. We want prachar. So Krishna Kumar went from here. Last 1 month is there only. So many devotees went. But I told them, look, if you want to go and do service for 1 month, no problem. But you want to take bath, you want to go to heavenly planets, put every morning, early morning, today also I did early morning, put your finger in the Achman cup, Gange, Chennai, Chevan, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jalesman, Sannidhapur. If you put Sangam is happening in my Achman cup only, you don't need to go there. How many have understood? If you think I should say that is different, this is different, it means you don't have any faith in mantra. No. You want to go and do service, prachara, then go. But नहाने के लिए जाना है जरूर. Clear on that? Any other question? So, why are we talking this? Ah, something like that, but
You talk about nectar and how it all came together.
I know, that's what I told now. Anyway, Mohini Murti. No, but I told. Anyway, I told. So that Vishnu has that Maya. In his control. Bhagavad Gita clearly Krishna says, Mama Maya Durudhya. Both Mayas in Krishna's hands. Mohini Murti, what is that? Krishna can put anybody in illusion. Krishna can put anybody in illusion. Cupid could tempt Lord Shiva. I told the story. One time, actually what is that? Kumaraswamy, Tarakasura had to be killed. Tarakasura went to Lord Shiva and said, My Lord, I need a benediction. Shiva said, What do you want? I should die only in your hands. Lord Shiva said, Granted. Every day morning, Tarakasura would worship Lord Shiva. And Shiva will not kill Tarakasura. And Tarakasura started defeating everyone, including Devatas. Devatas became upset. And they went to Brahma and said, My Lord, Tarakasura, Lord Shiva gave benediction, and Shiva will never kill him because Tarakasura is worshipping him. Brahma said, Son is the image of the father. Tarakasura death is in the hands of Murugan, Kumaraswamy, Kartikeyan. But right now, Lord Shiva is Sati left her body, fourth canto, Akshaya. But that Sati took birth as a Parvati in Himalayas. So one day they'll get married again. Lord Shiva is also doing tapasya there only. She is also doing tapasya there only. So eventually they'll get married. Until such time, so you have to engage somebody. That's when Maharaj Muchkunda, 10th canto. You go and fight. Muchkunda was called to fight with Tarakasura. Meanwhile, what happened? Indra called Cupid, Kamadev, Manmath. You are amazing, so wonderful. There is nobody in the world who can defeat you. That's why somebody glorifies you more than needed. It means they need something from you. You have to be very careful. Indra kept on glorifying him. Everyone is watching, and Indra told, Sit down next to me. He put him on his seat. This one Cupid became big. He became balloon. And Cupid said, What can I do for you? This is so easy. So tell me, what is that? Only thing you have to tempt Lord Shiva in the middle. But because he glorified him too much, I said, I'll do it. And then what I wonder, Lord Parvati went and what she did, she garlanded Lord Shiva. Garlanded Lord Shiva, and Cupid, he was looking that opportunity, and from her eye glance, he shot at her. Lord Shiva opened his eyes. This arrow went straight into his heart. He was disturbed. Disturbed. Where is the room for disturbance? And he got doubt. Then Cupid saw that. He was disturbed, visibly disturbed. Then he took another arrow. And the Lord said, Why is this time? Why is it happening? And what he did is, he opened his third hand, he scanned the whole area. And he saw, because Cupid is subtle body, you cannot see him. And Lord Shiva is very advanced. He's also sources of Sadashiva Vishnu Tattva. He became angry. He reduced him to ashes. So then it came, what is that? So when he eventually got the body back, of course, he became Krishna's son only. Eventually. But another time, Cupid was told, if you tempt one more, you will be eternally famous. He said, oh, Krishna. No, this person will not kill you. Or really? I told the story many times. So he went to the bank of Yamuna, and Krishna was going. He was hiding in little fear, tree to tree, he was hiding. Turn back, because you have to see that person to shoot an arrow, right? Krishna turned like this. And he turned, he looked at Krishna. Krishna was so beautiful. He never saw that type of beauty. He fainted. That's when Krishna got the name Madan Mohan. And Krishna smiled and left. By the time he got up, Krishna already left. Alright, I am tempted by his beauty. Instead of tempting him, then he thought, no, you also have that fight. In the evening, he performs rasa dance with the gopis. Arey, that is the best time. Event there, Radharani is there. What else you want? He picked up arrows. Radharani is there, Krishna is there. His arrows are not working. Nah, there is no lust there. Pure love. It's above 3 modes. So he was shooting arrows, but they are not working. Then he understood. There is no calm. His name is Kamadev. Kama is not, there is no calm in spiritual world. Radharani is a prema. So he was shooting all the arrows, but nothing is working. Then he understood. Wow, this is different. How many of you understood? Because in the same verse, I told this whole story. I ventured to tell this whole story because there is adiras in the spiritual world, but there is no lust. Atmendriya Preeti Taravancha Bale Kama, Krishnendriya Preeti Chadare Prema Nama. So what is lust? Lust means you want to satisfy your senses. What is prema? You want to satisfy Krishna's senses. Krishna doesn't. I know Krishna is above. I'm not understood. You understood that that verse is over, and we'll go to the very important verse. You know, Dhimahi is part of Gayatri Mantra. Satyam, Param Satyam. The types of Bhagavate Vasudeva is Param Satyam. I'm not understood. Krishna is the Param Satyam. And Vishnu Tattva, Ram, Narasimha, everything is incarnations. But who is absolute truth? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. After telling this, very important today, now everyone. Dharma projita kaita matra paramo nirmat saranam satam. Dharma projita kaita matra paramo nirmat saranam satam. Vedyam vastavamatra vastasivedam tapatrayanmulanam. श्रीमद्भागवते महामनिकृते किं वा परे ईश्वरः ईश्वरा श्रीमद्भागवते महामनिकृते किं वा परे ईश्वर सद्यो हृदि अवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिः तत्क्षणात् सद्यो हृदि अवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिः तत्क्षणात् सद्यो हृदि अवरुध्यते अत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिः तत्क्षणात्. So this is amazing verse. Please listen. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavad Puran propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality, distinguished from illusion, from welfare act of all. Such a truth uproots threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of another scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within the heart. Amazing verse. Actually, this one line, anyone can speak for a few days. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. Dharma prochita kaitava dharma. First thing is, I have a question. There is an organization in India, even they are in Michigan also. We are Indians, we are Hindus. Every week we meet. So when you think you are Indians means what? You'll hate Pakistanis. Yes or no? You'll hate Pakistanis, you'll hate Chinese also. What is the end result? You'll become Chinese or Pakistanis next lifetime because you're so much meditating on them. So how many of you agree we should not go there? Am I right or not? If you think you're a Hindu, you'll hate Christians also. Then next lifetime you'll become Christian. No, actually there is a word here. There is a kaitava dharma. This you have to understand. Bhagavatam rejects all the cheating religions. I have a question for all of you. Are you Hindu? What are you then? No, but what is your religion then? Yes, Sanatan Dharma. Hinduism is a word given by Muslims, but ours is Sanatan Dharma. But today, of course, honestly speaking, it is spoken with the word, it is represented with the word Hinduism, you know. But if you quote unquote, I'm a Hindu, if you think, then you'll hate Muslims. You will hate Christians. Because there is a lot of conversions going on. I used to have this problem actually. So, no, we are not, we are Sanatana Dharma. That is your answer. Your answer is right. We are part and parcel of God. God, according to Bhagavatam, is Krishna. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We are part and parcel of Krishna. My hand is part of body, so hand has to serve body. I am part and parcel of Krishna, according to 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, according to Bhagavatam, so I should serve Krishna. That is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means eternally. What is the taste of salt? What is the taste of salt? Salty. What is the taste of sugar? So dharma means the inherent quality or original characteristic or original constitutional position. What is the quality of sugar? Sweet. If sugar is not sweet, it's not sugar. Chili is not hot, it is not chili. Likewise, Jiva, what is his dharma? Jiva is part and parcel of God. We say Krishna. So, Saru Krishna, that is Sanatan Dharma. I'm going to understood. So, what is the dharma of the sugar? To be sweet. What is the dharma of salt? To be salty. What is the dharma of the Jiva? What is the Jivatma? Sarva Paramatma. Sarva Bhagavan Krishna. That is the Sanatana Dharma. Rest all dharmas are temporary and bogus. How many of you understood? That is what is called a kaitava, means a demon. Bhagavatam rejects all the demoniac dharmas. Milind, Prabhu, you are understanding? Sure? Prabhu, you are understanding? I'm serious. This is the second verse. Very powerful verse. Actually, these verses are Bhagavatam. The problem, actually, what Saraswati Dr. Prabhupada Guru Maharaj said, even if all the books in the world are burnt, if Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, if they are there, the world can continue. It's not a problem. Chaitanya Charitamrita 50% Bhagavatam only. Because only pure bhakti. There is nothing in Bhagavatam, only bhakti. Bhakti flows, not even small deviation. Fourth canto Prahlad, fourth canto is Dhruva Maharaj. Seventh is Prahlad. Ambarish Maharaj. Just pure bhakti. So what is the dharma of living entity? What is the dharma of hand? Serve the body. When somebody is gulab jamun, put it in the mouth. If a hand tries to eat, it doesn't work. So why today society is in chaos? Actually, somebody sent a very nice video. I loved it. Recently, Academy Awards happened. 3 movies. I don't know what those movies are. That lady is making an announcement in Los Angeles. One movie got 3 awards, 3 votes. Another movie got, but God, there is a movie something called God didn't get any vote. She said, yeah, that lady is laughing. We are an atheistic society. There is not even one vote for God. Exactly 6-7 hours later, the forest fire started. Wow. In 19th century, this man made a statement. You know, Titanic, even God cannot sink the ship. That is the advertisement. A ship God cannot sink. This Titanic, what type of ship it is? God cannot sink. Unsinkable ship, sunk in the first voyage. And that lady is telling, she never play with the God. Well, Krishna doesn't have any role in this, but you cannot denounce that much. Then somebody brought it and I told this to Christian story to them actually. You know? So in this today, because as we become atheistic, again, Pruthumara story, 4th canto. And the citizens are suffering. Pruthumara tells Earth, why are you withdrawing? Earth says, my Lord, but that's not my problem. When people become atheistic, I withdraw everything from society. I withdraw everything. I withdraw all the good things from the earth. You don't get anything over in the air. Everything comes from earth only, where the medicines, everything. If you don't feel bad, I'll take 2 minutes. But Mahabharata war, when arrow goes into the shoulder, this guy will pull like this and take little medicine. He applies like this, healed. There is no medicine like that today. And all the foods are junk foods only. What is the end result? Diabetes. I went to Hyderabad. They said, "Welcome to the diabetes world." The diabetes, headquarters of the diabetes world. That's what they said. You know, if you order that Maida, if you, for example, in India, one wall poster, cow will go after 5 months. Cow will pull that poster. The poster will not come. Why? This poster was stuck to the wall 5 months ago. And what is pizza? Maida. That is made up of that. 5 months later, also it is not coming out. That's what everyone loves. And that, I'm not here to speak ill of, ISKCON, all the great devotees, all the gurus love pizza. I should not speak on this like this. People will be upset. And then, the tomato puree, 6 months ago it was made, 1 year ago it was made. And the cheese. And the base is maida. I have a question really to all the people. 200 years ago, was maida present? That is my question. No. So, all chemicals. So many chemicals, everywhere chemical only. In other words, means what? Nature is withdrawing all the wonderful substances. No, great medicines are not there. And whatever little food we eat, and at least there should be some sense enjoyment, at least with food, There also problem. Alright. So why people are atheist? People don't understand. So Bhagavatam rejects the cheating religions. Right? And it's not all religions. In India, people say dharma, artha, kama, moksha. When we'll continue on this, how many of you heard this name dharma, artha, kama, moksha? Okay. Actually, in India, religion is for economic development. Come to temple, my lord, make me CEO. If you make me CEO, I'll give you this money. If my son gets engineering medical seat, IIT seat, he'll get this much money. If my daughter becomes a doctor, then some more money. When God becomes an order supplier, 3 problems. When Krishna gives you what you want, You become so busy, you'll come only on Janmashtami. You're so busy. When Krishna doesn't give you what you want, you become atheistic. We'll go to other temple. Serious. When Krishna gives neighbor what you want, उनका बेटी उनका बेटा बन गया डॉक्टर, he'll become envious. So in other words, if you think temple as a hotel, temple is not a hotel. What is hotel? For me, two puri, for him, two idli, daughter, pizza, pasta, like that. Temple is not a hotel, sir, ma'am. Temple is a hospital. When you go to hospital, will you tell, I don't want operation. That sweet tablets are available. Hey, they will decide what is needed for your operation. And hey, you have to be sent to ICU right now. Actually, one day I took Peter to the doctor in Mumbai. Peter was a big tennis player. Doctor said, you are one meal away from heart attack. Really? Same day he was admitted and performed heart. So they performed heart surgery in Mumbai. Actually. So thing is that temple is not a hotel. Temple is a hospital. What is a disease? I have envy, I have greed. So if temple is for, dharmartha, pious activity, actually I'll tell you, one day I went to Vijayawada, Narasimha temple, and the priest was telling, you all put money in the plate, I'll pray for you. I want to tell him, Prabhu, it's cruelty, because you for 10 rupees, 20 rupees, you are tempted. Very soon they'll realize when you whatever money they're putting, you're telling you'll pray for them. And you are praying for them, but things will not happen. And they not only lose faith, first they lose faith on you. You are selling yourself for 20 rupees, but they lose faith on you. And what they will do, they'll bypass you and they'll pray to Narasimha Swami directly. And it will not work. And when it will not work, they'll lose faith on Narasimha Swami. And they'll not come to this temple. So you want money where Christians are giving, then you'll go there. The first program itself, they'll give you 100 rupees. Good, that's what I want. I heard in India, they go for one chicken meal, one rice bag. That today people are changing Hinduism for one rice bag and chicken meal. Second verse of many times when I see them, I remember the second verse. Bhagavatam is rejecting all the cheating, the dharmartha kama moksha. No dharmartha kama moksha. Only bhakti leading to prema. If you want that, read Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is for Paramahamsas. But you are reading Bhagavatam, you should try to become a Paramahamsa. I read Bhagavatam in the morning and in the evening you will give left and right to wife and kids, husband and kids. Then what type of Paramahamsa are you? You are Paramahimsa. You know what Paramahimsa means? You know the word Paramahimsa? Really, Himsa, you don't know the word Himsa?
Ahimsa.
Not, but opposite of Ahimsa is Himsa. Means what?
Violence.
You're reading Bhagavatam in the morning. I'm a Paramahamsa now. In the evening, what you do is, then what type of Paramahamsa you are? Morning Paramahamsa, evening Paramahimsa. Answer no. Then what is the reading? Then you will become hypocrite. That is deadly. So, we have to change. Why second verse of Bhagavatam is rejected, talking about pure bhakti, nothing else. Bhagavatam speaks of only pure bhakti. I'm talking to myself too. Not that I'm targeting somebody else. I'm talking to myself. Bhagavatam is for Paramahamsas. Second verse is no dharma, artha, no kama sense enjoyment, no impersonal liberation, moksha. Then what is Bhagavatam talking about? Bhakti. That's where Lord Chaitanya advocated. If you read Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, nothing but pure bhakti. Only pure bhakti flows. We'll continue on this. Thank you very much. Any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll end it. No. Subtle bond is not burnt in ashes. Why you ask that question? My Lord Shiva has the ability, Amma. Lord Shiva is, What is that? No, Devatas, first of all, Kamadev is a Devata. Is a Devata, they don't have a gross body like us, but they have grown-up senses. Lord Shiva has, sorry, Indra has a head. You see Krishna serial, all these things. But they don't have that type of gross body like we have. But it is not subtle body either. But they can become invisible. Kamdev acts invisibly. Nice question. Thank you. So for example, Devata's foods are not like our foods, but they have foods, but they are subtler foods than us. Because earth element is gross. But I think, I'm sure, I don't know fully, but, they have up to, what is that, ether, what is that, fire, air, ether, everything is there. But earth may be there, but it's a processed, you know. But for sure, they don't have like our vegetables, no, like, what is that? Matter. Dead, not like matter. Huh? Maida. Not like that. No, not dead matter. Not this much. This is grossest. But if you go further down, the grossest. But up and up, subtle. Okay, nice question. Thank you. Right. Otherwise, thank you very much. We'll end it here. So human life is actually, I'll tell you, Lord Chaitanya wanted Srimad Bhagavatam to be propagated, and it's because Amalam Puranam, very pure. Actually this Monday is Nityananda Prabhu appearance day. Today, actually, in the Toledo University, yesterday, Wednesday, UFM, I spoke about Nityananda Prabhu. But I thought anyway, I'll speak about Nityananda Prabhu. So, I don't want to create another, repetition. I'm honest, Nityananda Prabhu is actually, Lord Chaitanya came, they have come only one purpose. They have flooded, they distributed Krishna Prem, they flooded the whole world with Krishna Prem actually. Little price, time is running out. Actually, I was thinking also when the flight collapsed into the Potomac River, they were all young people in 20s. Because summer skate champions and all. No more. Parents can never see them again. Because the karma, either it will be more or less, then they'll not get the same face. Parents can never see them. So understanding that our frame of the body is very temporary, we should invest in chanting and get initiated. Very important. And continue bhakti. Initiation and all obligation. But time is running out. What do you think? Sincerely, we should follow. Initiation is just, okay, you get initiated, you become pure devotee or what? Four regulated principles, if you follow, it gives you qualification to read Bhagavatam. Then you'll understand the bar is raised and you try to become better. There is a word here, Matsara, in the second verse. Nirmatsaranam satam. Nirmatsara, Matsara means envy. Nirmatsara means pure. What is the root cause of our existence? Envy. We should become pure. I'm going to understand you. We'll try, it spoke only first line. We'll continue next week. Thank you very much. Any question? Otherwise, we'll end it. Thank you. Online, everybody. Anyone has any question? Otherwise, we'll end it. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत पट वैष्णव श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। I'm ending now. Thank you. My